right, we are recording. Boys!
What's up?
3190. Whoa.
Unfortunately, no pizza today.
Well,
Pizza shop's not open yet. It's only 10 o'clock.
yes. How are we?
Good. Good
Lots-
Easter break.
Nice.
Did you have a good Easter break?
Still
Yeah.
Easter, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, relaxing.
Yeah, same.
Lots has happened
Lots
You
of
know?
chilling.
for the year. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's been a busy year so far.
So far, what have you been up to?
What haven't I been doing? Trying to organise this, haven't we?
This has been
Shit. He went straight for the jugular.
busy. Everyone's busy.
Well, you had me on here the other day, so I don't need to say too much right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Someone's demolishing a house.
Yeah, I'm demolishing a house. Taking a year and a half to get a permit to remove one tree, but we have it. So all guns blazing. It's full steam ahead.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the house looks sick, the one you're putting up.
Yeah, it's not up yet, but yeah, the plans look good.
House party.
Can I just jump into it?
Yeah.
I have a gripe.
A gripe.
Easter Sunday. Just moved to Mentone. Easter Sunday, just moved to Mentone. Lovely area, really nice area.
Gay.
So I thought to myself, I want to try the coffee shop.
Oh,
You're a stone throw away from me,
Closed. Right.
literally.
Oh, snap.
So go to the local coffee shop.
Mm.
I order a chai latte with almond milk, extra hot, dash of honey, as I like it. Guess how much they tried to charge me?
$9.
$9.30.
Wow.
I was like, so you're saying a glass of Pinot Noir is the same price as a... She was like, yep. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm not paying $9.30 for a coffee. Easter Sunday
It's
or
not
not.
even a coffee, really.
It's not even a coffee.
It's a tea.
Exactly.
Is it a tea?
Yeah,
It's a tea.
Chai
yeah.
tea.
Yeah.
Chai tea.
Chai tea, yeah.
You didn't.
Is that excessive or is it just me?
Wow.
I think it's
$9.30.
public holiday rates as well.
Well, normally it's about like six. Well, public holiday rates normally means it's about what?
It's 15%.
$6.50, $7.
15%.
So this is it, right? So the other place I went to, which was a lot cheaper, $7.30.
Still, that's a lot.
Still a lot. Not $9.30 though.
Was that
I'm trying to build a house.
A medium or a large?
The smallest they made.
Oh,
the smallest,
shit.
right? $7.30. And I went, can I have the receipt? They went, we'll email you the receipt. Cool. I got the receipt. And the 15% holiday rates wasn't on there. They just put an extra surcharge of $1 on the coffee
For the honey.
for the honey.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I like
Right.
this.
That's not $15. No, it's not 15%. It's more than that. Now, is this a normal thing? Is it a known thing? Surely, if it's 15% of $6 for the normal chai, I'm sorry, everyone, if I'm boring you, it would have been like 89 cents, whatever it is. But it's $1 for surcharge for holiday.
I guess there's two minds about it. Like someone that probably worked in hospitality most of our life, we used to work holiday days without getting paid for it, and you know, it's part of our normal roster or moving it around. Not everywhere I've worked, but like it's getting better in the industry definitely. And you know, one way to combat being able to afford to open on those days is you need to have those kind of margins come through.
Fair
Otherwise,
enough.
it just doesn't work.
Fair enough.
You'd be surprised how much it does cost to open on a public holiday with, front of house staff costing
Staffing, yeah.
$55 an hour.
Wow, $50 an hour.
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
like a head chef or whatever.
Wow.
Looking at whatever his wage is plus
So, quick question:
double time and a half.
if you went for a coffee and it was $9.30, would you buy it?
That's why I have a coffee machine.
Diplomatic. I like it.
I
Yeah.
have one at home, my friend.
Save that
I just press a
$9.30
button.
a week.
Boom.
I love that.
That's a good
one.
thing about working for Miller. You just-
I love Neo just dodging the question. Coffee machine.
Look, we did the same thing. By the time you work out 2 coffees a day times 2 people times 52 weeks of the year, get a couple of coffee machines.
Hang on.
There you go.
How many?
And you can employ someone to actually make coffee.
How
My
many-
wife does.
How
Unless it's a
many?
public holiday.
How many
Day
shots? How many shots are you having in your coffee as well?
Depends how bad my day's going, doesn't it?
How do you know when you just woke up?
I'll be careful how I approach this.
Shout out to Georgie.
Hey, Georgie, who I'm going to be getting on the podcast as well with Bianca, I think.
Oh, doing a
Yeah,
three-way podcast.
she messaged, yeah.
I have no words for that facial expression.
Crickets.
Yeah. No, she messaged the other day, I think when you were at bowling.
Oh, yeah, because I said to her, you definitely have to go on there.
Mm.
She's someone that you needed to get on, hasn't been on, and she's a funny person, interesting person. And yeah, we went bowling. By the way, I won both games.
Of course you did.
After my terrible performances up in the Airbnb holiday in New South Wales.
Did you wear that T-shirt?
No. I did wear it to the hospital though when me and Georgie went in, and I did get comments, and it wasn't the time or the place for the comments, but it was pretty funny.
Wow.
Hang on, the hospital, you said?
Oh yeah, I took Georgie to the hospital when we got back from our trip.
Okay. Can we delve in, or is it a bit?
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, she just got really sick.
Okay.
Had like a horrible head cold, and
Okay.
like was really like sitting on her lungs. And we drove back from Sydney all the way down the coast. And when we got back, we got a takeaway, and started eating my
KFC.
Actually, no, it was a KJU. No,
What's the U?
Un Kim Jong Un.
Ah.
That's pretty funny, isn't it? Anyway, we got a takeaway. It was actually gyro, and she had about 3 mouthfuls, and she was just like visibly struggling. And I was like, "Do you need to go to hospital?" And she was like, "I don't know." And she was getting upset, so I just said, "Right, we're going." And we were there till 4 a.m. Bearing in mind I've been driving all day, and anyway, that was irrelevant because the priority was getting her better. And I was wearing this T-shirt at the time. Walked into the hospital. No one said a word. Got through the bit where, go get changed and that.
Your triage bit, yeah.
Yeah. And then this nurse was like, "I fucking love your T-shirt." And I was just like, in a normal circumstance, I'd probably, have a bit of banter and laugh. But I was just like tired, and obviously was worried about Georgie. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But I'll probably not wear it too much because probably upset a few people.
Why?
I don't know. You know what it's like these days.
I mean,
Is it politically correct?
Well,
everything's made in China.
yeah, I don't know.
You bought it in Vietnam, but it was probably made in China.
Probably.
They make a lot of stuff in Vietnam. Like
Yeah.
heaps of stuff. Like just almost as much as, I wouldn't say as much, but quite a lot. Like a lot of the Nikes and stuff are definitely made
Yeah,
in
all their
Vietnam.
factories are definitely there.
Yeah. There's actually probably, I don't know, I'm speculating, but a lot of Nikes are made in
It
Vietnam.
was expensive, $6.
Shit. You could have got a bar me for that.
Could have got 3. No, I could have got 6.
What type of,
They're $1 a bar me. Yeah.
was it $1 surcharge?
Nah. No, you can haggle with them there. You get a discount if you go on certain times and buy certain amounts, don't you?
Did you haggle?
Yeah.
Did you go, "I'm a local"?
Whoa.
Shit. We need sound effects for that.
We're going to cut that
Wow.
I could
I'm not condoning this. I apologise to all my Asian brothers and
ones watching
sisters
at
around
home.
the world.
I could do
You know
that.
I've got love for you.
I'm Asian.
Okay.
Look, the hair's growing back. I got it in kind of a ponytail, but
There you go.
bringing back the Momoa.
out. There's some more.
There you go. So Georgie's good?
Yeah, she's good now.
Shout out to Georgie.
Love you.
Okay. How about you, Andrew? What's up with you? What's news?
Bro, it's really hard being a creative full time.
Okay. Is that because you need to be creative consistently?
No, I think just like probably because of the economy right now. Like,
Okay.
I think people are holding back, spending money and not really doing much. So, yeah, I'm out for trying to find another corporate job or something else. And yeah, it's interesting times.
The question I think everybody wants to know is how many colouring books have you sold?
Bro, I haven't sold any colouring books just yet.
Well, school's back tomorrow, so
It is. It is. I keep getting. My coloring book, my draft coloring books reviewed, and they keep coming back with more feedback. It's like, bro, just fucking tell me what I need to do to get these things up and running. So, because it's done through the Kindle Publishing Corporation.
Okay.
So you just submit a coloring book based on all their requirements, and they will print it on demand, and it's purchased through Amazon and stuff like that.
So what can they colour in the colouring book? Is it like naked people or
Nah.
was it flowers and all that kind of stuff?
I've just gone with kids colouring books to begin with.
Yep.
And then I might branch out to more adult
But
stuff.
what can they colour in the book? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, is it like a telephone, or is it a tree? Is it some cars? Or
I thought it was girls from his page on Instagram.
imagine.
Well, they'd be all one colour, wouldn't they? Just buy a pack of brown pencils.
I'm sorry to all my ethnic friends
they're all
around the world.
tan,
I've
they're
got
all
loads of love
tan.
for you.
Oh
They're all
shit!
tanned, right?
Right. Okay, let's clear that up. Jesus Christ. No, the first one was like ABC.
Oh, like letters.
Yeah,
Do
like
you have any
letters.
here? Do you have any that you can show us? Because I'm so lost right now. I was like, he's talking about colouring books, and I'm like, what?
No.
Explain the story. It make more sense.
Okay, so I follow a lot of types of accounts on social media, right? And I'm always following like business accounts that are like, how to make money and all this type of stuff. This woman was like, easiest way on how to make money.
Okay.
Like, you just need two things. You need Canva, and you need a Kindle Publishing Corporation account, right?
Right.
So I was like, sweet, okay. So ChatGPT, make a coloring book, link it up to Canva, spit it out. And, I did a couple of Photoshop things, all this type of stuff. You load it up to the Kindle website, and they just sell it on Amazon for you.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a drop shipping kind of like.
Kind of like print on demand, but for like coloring books and
Yeah,
stuff
so
like
you don't
that.
need to hold physical stock.
No, so you don't need a whole
So
physical stock.
so is it digital?
So the file that I've created is digital,
But then they
they will print.
But they publish it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still haven't explained what's in the actual
Yeah.
colouring book.
Yeah.
Like
One
20,
question.
like we're going to be
Right.
finished this
One job.
ABC,
We'll finish this
ABC.
podcast by the time it's finished.
There's one ABC one, like the fucking letters of the alphabet,
Yeah.
because it's for kids.
Is there a
And then-
pronoun one as well, or
No, there's not.
You should do
No.
a cat one, like a Felix the house cat.
Yeah. I definitely do that.
That
one.
would actually work.
Yeah. And then the next one is just like frick.
There you go. So
Right.
what's wrong with your book at the moment that it can't get, what's the word, allowed to be published?
Oh,
If it's ABC.
So the first one was the IBSN. I'd clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, you need to generate one. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. So I did that. Because I got two books going at the same time, I don't know what the feedback is for which one,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, so I'm just like fumbling my way through it. And then the next bit of feedback has got to do with like the bleed print or something or other. So I'm like, okay, I just probably need to like actually read what you're telling me.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to not reading instructions and just fucking winging it,
Fair enough.
which is what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I will come out with a Felix the House Cat version.
limited
well.
edition?
Could be limited edition, could be a colouring in calendar.
Ooh.
Shit.
That'd be
Is
cool.
that PG or
Definitely not PG.
12 plus?
Probably MA15.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And Eli, you have a new car? A new whip?
Yeah, it's nice little whip. Yeah, I blew up. The,
That was him packing all his cases into it.
scratching all the fucking
Hey, it was just
Leather.
fucking one case, all right?
bro. You fit a body in that case.
Hey, a small body.
Yeah, like I blew one of the cylinders out on the Type R, so I don't know. I've got to get it looked at. I think I broke the con rod, which is basically
Yeah. That's a
smashed the
Piston.
piston ring or the
piston head.
the actual smashed the something hit the spark plug and smashed it out of the cylinder. So it's either an engine rebuild or a new engine, or it's
When
going to
that-
be so that's a project car now. So
When that
cool.
VTEC
Track
kicks
car.
in.
possibly put it for a track car if you want to drive it on the track.
So when that happened, was you like smashing it around the streets of Cheltenham?
Nah, I always drive safely.
Yeah.
I always drive within the limits safely. Yeah.
59 and a half
Yeah,
kilometers per hour.
Within the limits of rally car driving.
always. Yeah.
Nice.
I've got my full license, so
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
And was it like a bang and it just like cruised?
Nah, just
Smoke?
just started just getting worse and worse.
Misfire.
And then it just stopped running, really.
Uh-huh.
Running properly. Yeah.
Did you have to get it towed?
No, I was able to kind of putt it along home. I wasn't too far from home.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But the new car's good. Yeah.
Your car's good.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car.
i20N for everyone
It's
playing
a
at
bad
home.
boy. It's
Yeah.
a bad boy. I love my
I
cars.
can't believe it's stock either.
Mm. Yeah.
Like,
I can't believe I bought something that wasn't Japanese.
Yo,
This
Jamie,
is-
can you get a photo up
Is
for
it
us?
Korean? Is it Korean?
It is Korean, yeah.
Korean, yeah.
Because I've had only ever Japanese cars ever, and this is my first non-Japanese whip.
You trader.
Mm. Yeah, they just had a good deal.
Why did you go Korean?
Well, just because of like I thought there's just such good value for the car for what it offered, what the fit out was, what the engine was, you know. Yeah, and most people I've said that to have been like, yeah, that's fucking good.
Actually, real question is, why do you always go Japanese?
I love Japanese cars. I love the look, style, just everything.
The
about them.
efficiency.
And the mods. They have the Japanese cars are the most modified and moddable cars in the world because they make parts to modify them. Whereas like there's not as many parts for like German cars and stuff.
There's a clip going around of a group of motorbikes trying to drag a Skyline, and the camera's in the Skyline, and the caption is they picked the wrong Skyline.
Oh yeah, I've seen Skylines
Fucking
beat bikes.
smoke them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the R34 or 5 GTR Godzilla is probably still one of the fastest cars ever built.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. There might be some sort of fucking Jack might know some sort of European fucking McLaren thing that's probably faster, Bugatti or some shit.
Hang on, is that the car that you would buy if you had the money?
Hard to say.
Be an F40 Ferrari for me.
Really?
Coming from the guy
Yeah.
with the Ferrari
Just,
hat on.
just
What?
because
Not a Mercedes AMG?
depends.
It would have been last year.
He's
No.
the fucking trader.
No.
He's the trader.
I've always said if I had the money, it'd always be a Ferrari, an F40.
F40.
Yeah, just because it's just an
Is that the old school look?
It's
with
old
the really
school,
sharp
yeah.
front and then like
Yeah.
the wing that goes sort of like
just
a shopping
old
trolley.
school.
in the
Yeah,
back.
It's just,
Wolf. That's
it's
the
just
Wolf.
a car.
Sick
Like
car.
it's not like these modern cars where you have all the tech. I like
That's
old
the
school.
Wolf of Wall Street car, the one that he like.
That's a
No, he crashes a
Lamborghini.
Lambo.
That's a Lamborghini Countach.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
also rare.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's
Super
a
rare.
beautiful car. I remember growing up, that was like the car. That was
Always
like,
had
bro.
like toy models of that.
Oh man, I still do.
But for a daily, if I had to pick a daily, I don't know. If I had to pick a daily car,
John Daly.
you need a
Oh.
daily for your daily, and then you need to get a daily for
it
your
would
daily.
be either a C63 or a G wagon. Probably just for a daily.
For a daily.
Yeah, why not? If you got the money, who cares about the fuel and the running costs?
G-Wagon. Fuck, they're huge, those things.
Yeah,
They're not,
They look massive.
they're
Nah,
comfortable
they-
inside.
Yeah, they're not that big.
They're so nice inside.
They're actually quite short and up. They're quite boxier than the G-Wagon. They're
Yeah.
not that big. Because my cousin had one. And I was like, it's not that big.
Yeah,
And then I DJ'd at Mercedes Me in the city. There used to be one.
Oh yeah,
And they had a G-Wagon there. And I was like, yeah, it's not that big.
but they're nice.
What's
They're
that?
not
Is that loophole? Is that a real thing where it's like a waste a ton so you can get it on like your work permits and shit?
I've heard that too, yeah.
Have
I
you
think,
heard that?
Probably.
That's why a lot of people drive them.
Yeah.
Because it's
Is that a real thing?
a commercial vehicle.
Yeah, well, it's classified as a commercial vehicle, but it's like what $500,000 commercial vehicle.
There
I
you go.
don't know.
Tax tips now as well.
Yeah.
There you
Hey.
And what about you?
What about me? My
I mean,
car?
no, other than your house and stuff like that? You've been doing heaps of DJ gigs?
Not really. I've done a few gigs. It's been school holiday, so my partner's been working because she's not a teacher. So
Yeah.
I've had the kids, so I got the time off. So I've just been with them, playing loads of basketball, loads of pickleball, trying to exercise, loads of cooking. So yeah, just dad life really. It's been good. So what's your daily car? I like cars. What's your daily if you had a chance to get any daily you want? With money.
A daily?
Yeah, daily. Money, no object. Any car you want.
I get a motorbike.
Really?
Yeah.
What
for a
bike?
daily.
Right. If you had to buy one with 4 wheels, what would it be?
4 wheels.
Yeah. A quad.
A quad bike.
2 motorbikes.
2 motorbikes, yeah.
Yeah, just strap them together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
He'll do the Van Damme thing where like does the splits.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 2 bikes going straight ahead.
I reckon. Well, my first car was a Mini.
Oh.
Yeah.
Old school Mini.
Old school Mini.
Real Minis.
Yeah. Mini Minor.
They're like hard to get now, eh? And expensive.
Yeah, super expensive. I don't care. I really
Don't
don't
care?
Yeah.
Really? You really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I love my
bother me.
cars.
AMG. Mercedes.
Nah, if I had any
A Fiat.
nah, not Fiat.
You love playing out of the Fiat at the Formula One.
Yes. No, that was Fiat 500. Do you remember that? Fiat
Yeah.
500. Yeah.
Is that the
Can you guys hear me, by the
Aperoff
way?
one?
Yeah.
Okay, because my headphones are not working. It's all good.
Oh.
It's like a shorted out. Probably the new Ferrari Roma. Have you seen that?
It's a really,
Insert picture here.
it's really long. Like the bonnet is really long.
Yeah, long. Like, it almost looks like a shark face almost.
It's like a squashed cabin, but then the bonnet's like an old school Jaguar length.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aston Martin front sort of feels.
Yes.
Those long, like someone's tongue.
Beautiful.
Yeah, have to check it out.
Stunner. Stunner. But that'd be it.
Can you hear yourself now?
Nope. It's shorting in and out, so I don't know if it's like a loose collection.
Technical difficulties
It
going
could.
on.
It's all good.
Yeah, it could be because you got
Hello?
your foot on the.
It's fine. It's all good because I can hear you anyway. It's all good.
Yeah, okay. Doing the DJ thing.
What do we have we got subjects for today, or we just
No,
talking
we're just
shop?
shooting the shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, I have a subject because you know me, I'm prepared being a teacher, as you do. So
PE teacher.
I'll tell the story first. Before I moved out of my house, which I'm demolishing, I went out in the garden. I heard this shh sound. I'm like, oh, the neighbours are watering the garden because I know they've got like a fig tree, and I think they grow some marijuana. Anyway, don't care, whatever. Nice people, whatever. 2 days later, I heard the shh. So I thought, there's water in the garden. Okay, cool. Fair enough. The next morning, I woke up, I heard that shh. It's like, it's watering the plants in the garden. Sorry, in the morning. I was like, okay. So I thought, let me just go see what's going on. So I walked around the side, and my boiler was leaking. There's water spurting out everywhere on the fence, right? I was like, oh, okay, here we go. So I turned off the valve which goes into the boiler, and then we had like cold showers for a week before we organised the plumber, okay, to come and have a look at it. The plumber comes out. He literally, because it's around the side of the house, he literally walks around the corner for about like 5 seconds, goes, oh yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, you need a new boiler. It's a common thing that happens with these boilers. He comes back inside, he sits down next to my son at my breakfast table as everyone's eating breakfast, saying, I can get you a used one for about 2,600, or I can get you a brand new one for 3,400, but I need to know now to get it ready for tomorrow morning. I was like, are you sure? It looks like a common fault that's wrong with this boiler. He goes, nope. It's really it's a thing that's inside of it. You know, it happens all the time on these boilers. I was like, and my partner was like, well, you know, we need hot water. I'm just like, it's not quite winter yet. I think, let me just think about it. Yeah, let me just think about it. You know, so let me just process it. Anyway, man's best friend, YouTube. Put it into YouTube. You know, like it's a bleeder valve fault. Put it in 1 minute 7 videos saying how to fix it yourself. So it runs through it. You need to get an Allen key. You need to get this part which costs $28. unscrew it, put it in, screw it back in again, done. So I'm saying, has anyone ever been, what's the word? Nearly scammed? Because this guy would have scammed me $3,400 if I didn't go to YouTube and find the part and the Allen key from Bunnings for 47 cents.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I was fuming. I was like, if he would have said, okay, it's going to cost you $500 to fix it, I would have given him $500 to fix it for the $28 part. No problem whatsoever. But the fact that he tried to take $3,500 off me and
Especially
my family.
considering you're demolishing your house.
Exactly. I was like, we're demolishing the house.
Yeah, so you just,
Luckily, I was like, let me check your YouTube. Bang, first video, 1 minute 7. The guy goes, don't pay a plumber to do it. Just get this part, get the Allen key. Literally 1 minute 7 video.
Easy.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned that at a young age that, like, I mean, anytime you want to do something or fix something, try and find someone you know that might know something about it before you double check. So my father was always pretty good at anything around the house, cars, home, fixing things, anything. So I would usually like call him or call someone that I know that like has a bit of knowledge, even like mechanics or anything. Like, hey, look, this is what he says it is. He goes, oh nah, fuck that. You know, that's just an easy job. I'll show you how to do it. Or you know what I mean. So I always do a little bit of research
From somebody who's trusted. Yeah.
from someone that I trust. Yeah, because I mean, it might not necessarily be the fact that he's trying to scam me. It could be just the fact negligence on just checking exactly what's wrong with it and just going, oh, it's fucking easy. Just pull it out. Just rip it out, you know, like it's same with what I'm thinking about the engine now. It's like everyone's just like, oh, just rip it out, put it in. It's like that's the fucking $6,000 for that engine, and it's gonna cost me $4,000 to put it in. Can we have like a bit of a look at it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually have a look at it.
Have a look at it. Yeah.
I mean that the plumber might have had the idea of like replacing it, but then keeping the old part
Exactly
and
right.
then using it for someone else.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah,
You
I've got
know?
a spare one. I can whip in for you. Here's
Yeah,
two
for
and a half
$2.5 grand if I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's making, $5,000.
And the thing is, the thing that put me off is the fact that he didn't even look at it properly. I had to say to him, mate, can you have another look at it? He goes, oh, yeah, mate. He goes, yeah, he like literally puts his hair around the corner. Like, yeah, it happens all the time. I'm just like, it has to be a common fault because most things now have parts that you can change. I'm like,
Do you know
that
what?
can't be right.
I think the thing is as well, people, like especially, I don't want to say because I'm a tradie, but people in trades, if there's something that people don't commonly know what to do, you can be like, oh, I've got to do this, and then they can make up. Well, I'm not saying they make up the figure. There's always a cost for things, but they will be like, oh yeah, we've definitely got a winner here. We're in. Like
They prey on the ignorance.
They have no idea what they're
the
talking about,
ignorance
and because some people are quite lazy and they don't want to actually work it out for themselves, they end up spending all this sort of money on stuff that they don't need to spend money on.
Yeah.
Like simple things like if you've got, like you said, a good friend or something that will look at something for you, or someone you know that has experience that will go, oh yeah, mate, I've had one of these situations before. Like it's not as bad as what people are trying to tell you. Like it might just be a case of, a bit of time, find the right parts, and then it'll cost you a quarter of that price. It's silly things like that. But if you can always help someone, this is what I've always learned, is if you can help someone without trying to like put them big out of pocket, they'll always come back to you.
Of course.
Because there's always there's that trust. So you've got ongoing business and return business. And I know that people don't care because there's plenty of work out there, but in a local sense, like it helps because you build a good reputation.
I agree, man. I agree with like the value of what you do is being as honest and transparent about how to do it, and then you get the most value out of it because like it's quite common that you would like use someone that you trust more than someone that you weren't sure about, and that's why people are faithful to barbers and mechanics and tradies and builders and all these things because they feel like they're trusted by them.
Yeah, plus they're more likely to recommend to their friends as well, so you get that rehashing.
Word of mouth is one of the most it's such a good currency to have, man. It's so good. Like, if you say, oh fuck, I know this guy, he's the best, and then
if anyone asks me if I know a good chef though, struggling.
Yeah, me too. I know this guy used to be a chef, but he gave it all up.
The question is, how come you didn't go to YouTube to begin with?
Good question. Because I've got kids. I've got a partner. We need hot. We need hot water. We have showers. We have baths. I'm just like, okay, just get it fixed. Thinking it'll be 500 or whatever.
Yeah.
The $3.5 grand thing, I was like, whoa. And then we actually spoke to the builders of the property, or the builders who are building our property, saying, if we buy a brand new boiler, can we use it on the new place? They were like, no. I was like, well, I'm not. This is. I mean, I like cold showers anyway. Because
not in a contract, is it?
Not in a contract now. I was like,
Yeah.
I would have
I
just
was
ripped
like,
it out.
like, babe, man, this is not right. So literally, she was like, babe, we need a hot water, man, because, with the kids in the baths and stuff. And it was on YouTube. And I was like, babe, I found it. And went away and come back and I was like, babe, I fixed it. She goes, really? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God. She was like, babe, you can't fix it. I was like, trust me. This 1 minute, 7 video is going to work. I promise you.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should rip it out before they smash it down and call that guy and say, hey, I got a secondhand boiler. You want it for $2.5 grand? Working.
I know. I need to get rid of all that stuff in the house anyway, like the floorboards and the window frames and the boiler and all those little things that people can reuse.
Do you have copper?
Probably.
Copper's worth money.
Oh, there you go.
So take it to the scrappy. Like
What, the whole house?
No, like if you have copper pipes and stuff,
Okay.
get it weighed because it's worth like
Yeah.
$10 a kilo.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, when we get, I don't want to say it too loudly because I don't know who's going to hear this, but when we get,
Only $10 a kilo.
mate, when
There's a lot of copper in the house.
when you've got a lot of copper, like if you've got pipes running through your house, it adds up pretty quick.
It's heavy.
Same for cable. Like if we strip cable out of jobs, and you get big mains, oh, ching ching.
Ching ching. There you go.
Mm.
Ching ching.
No, different.
Well, what did you have for breakfast, man?
He's cooking and he's cooking.
Jeez.
Free chicken wing with a fried rice.
It's the fucking
t-shirt
it's
set the
t-shirt. Yeah, it's the t-shirt, mate.
I saw a good movie last night.
Oh,
Oh yeah, what'd you see? I saw
I
you
s-
dancing around in the fucking cinema.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw the new movie with Michael B. Jordan in it. It's called Sinners or Sinner. It's really good. It has a very similar plot to one of my other favorite movies. I won't give too much away, spoiler. But have you ever seen Dust Till Dawn by
yes. Yes.
yes,
Classic.
Quentin Tarantino.
one of the best directors ever? Yeah, it's got I don't know if I'm not a movie buff, but I'm a bit of a movie buff, but sort of same sort of setup and style as that, where it kind of works its way up to that. You watch it and you'll understand what I mean.
So it's worth a
But
watch.
Siri made a funny
Sinner.
joke where she said, "Oh, because it's got Michael B. Jordan in it twice." She said, "Oh, it's got Michael A. and B. Jordan in it
Oh.
because it's him twice." He does
He plays two parts, does he?
the same person though, twins. Yeah.
She's pretty funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, good recommend it.
Shout out to
It
Siri.
got, it's got a really good got a
Shout
good
out, Siri.
recommendation. I think it's like really high in the Rotten Tomato.
When you gonna put a ring on it?
Fuck, man. This coming from the guy that has no girlfriend, by the way.
Hello. Only three cats. Three cats.
Oh.
Welcome to episode 3192.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is that even in your head though?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Got to sell,
we talk-
sell
we talk-
the,
we talk
fix the
about
Civic first.
Yeah,
I thought you were
we
talking
talk
about
that
Michael
stuff.
A. and B. Jordan.
Yeah, we're pretty open about stuff like that. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Can't wait for that party.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Is
Lots of food.
Huh?
Lots.
Yeah.
there'll
Jack's
be
cooking.
Yeah, I'll probably owe you.
That's all right.
Yeah, you like jumped straight into the barbecue.
Oh, look, if you can help, do help. You know.
Yeah, not like you,
fucking-
just fucking flying drones into the food.
no one told me about this.
I didn't fly drones into
No,
the food.
But there was a drone off. for
Yeah,
sure.
there was
Yeah,
a drone.
there was
off.
a drone
Yeah,
off.
his was bigger than mine, but I got mine up first.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So did your drone hit actually food?
No,
Okay,
the kookaburra.
The
did.
kookaburra stole burgers off the barbecue.
Yeah,
mate.
literally. off the
Literally flew
barbecue.
down, took a whole burger and just dropped it because it was too heavy for him.
Might have been too hot.
Can you do a kookaburra in person? I can do a kookaburra impersonation.
In
What,
person.
an impression?
Yeah.
Do
Go.
it.
Impersonation.
Impersonation.
Do
yeah.
it.
Let's see.
Let's close our eyes.
Yeah, ready? Wait.
What the fuck was that?
ready. I don't know how to laugh.
The burger's too hot.
Wait. I don't know how to do that. Let me, ready.
actually pretty good.
Okay.
Suck,
Did
fuck,
you close
suck
your
a
eyes?
dick cunt.
Suck a. Wow. No dick sucking here.
Shut
That is definitely going to be the feature clip.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
That first one.
The-
Oh,
the retarded one.
someone call an ambulance.
I feel like I'm pretty good at like doing like voices and sounds and shit.
All right, let's
Really?
go. Let's have some.
Okay, right.
Your favorite one. Your
what's-
favorite one.
Okay, well, let's see what I can do. I can do Smeagol. I can do
what? What's a Smeagol?
Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Precious.
Go show us. Go do it.
No, you go.
Wait, hold up. That was Yoda. Stupid fat hobbits. The stupid fat hobbits.
You got to talk for the rest of the podcast like that now.
Oh boy.
What's Turtles, precious?
What's
Turtles?
I'm actually crying.
What about Cookie Monster? Oh, cookie time. I need cookie now.
Sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Everybody get that. I've got an Uzi 9mm.
You just wanted to say Schwarzenegger.
You sound like
didn't
Toto
you?
Wolf.
What else is there? That's Yoda.
Message from the dark side.
What what else is there? Oh, what about
I am your father.
It's not bad.
Maggie?
Shaggy.
Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Dude, you should do like you should
I can do-
actually do professional voiceovers.
I can do birds and shit like crow.
I'm just trying to work out in what social situation where you would need to be a bird.
You never know when you get. You never
Maybe
know.
when you're like hunting for birds,
Yeah.
Are you a bird
talk to
hunter,
them.
bro?
Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Oh, please do it again.
Oh, you
Please
make
do
me.
it again.
What else? What else? I can't think of anything else.
God
Any
damn.
cats or dogs or anything like that?
No, cats and dogs are just normal. That's pretty normal. Fuck.
Oh god.
I can do more, but they need to.
Call that plumber. There's a leak.
You need a sound for that. Can anyone else do any impressions?
I did do one for Bianca recently, but I don't know how good it was. It was for a like performance night. So she was she wanted like Bruce Buffett, you know, like when he does like the introductions and stuff.
Bruce
Not
Buffett.
Bruce. What's his bloody name?
Who's Bruce Buffett?
Wayne.
The one he does the
The one that
announcements.
does all the fucking announcements in America. You know.
No,
Ladies and
for like UFC.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, like that.
Yeah, that guy. What's his name?
Bruce Buffett?
No,
Bruce Buffett?
No, it's,
Warren Buffett.
no, he's the finance guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the money guy.
He's Bruce, isn't it?
I think it's Bruce, yeah.
Bruce Buffett? I think it is.
You could be right.
Jamie, can you check that, please?
Fucking hell, fucking shit.
Anyway,
What else is going on anyway for you? Well, for you, I hadn't seen you really.
As I said, not
You're
much,
building
man.
a house.
Building a house. That's it. Building a house, kids, family vibes. That's
Are
it.
you guys project managing your own house?
No, we literally, once it's demolished, we literally hand the whole building over and they just deal with it.
Is it going to be wooden frame? Yeah, like a
I think
with
so.
like a render or like weatherboard.
I think it's
or-
be render. It's no weatherboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's actually Bruce Buffer.
Bruce. I was close.
ladies
You're like, who's Bruce
and
Buffett?
gentlemen, welcome to like that.
Yeah, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Felix the house cat. Oh, okay.
Fighting Championship number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
27. He's iconic. He's good.
You should start your podcast with that.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Fun fact: apparently, when he was doing an announcement once, he stepped back and he did his ACL, I think, or he broke his ankle or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
just by
Sounds like a
stepping.
Connor fight.
Yeah. but he was like mid flow, so he just had to continue.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's painful.
as you do.
I think since the last one, I started doing BJJ.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. I did a few classes. I'm going to go back
Yeah.
this coming week.
Yeah. I find it's really good for my hips.
It's fucking hard,
It's very
and
hard.
it's very humbling. You think you're strong, and then you get in there, and it's like a different strength.
With a guy that's smaller than you.
Yeah, and then he just like completely fucks you up.
Folds you
Yeah.
up like a pretzel.
Wow. Yeah, like a fucking burrito. Rolls you.
Pretty much.
Well, you just think like, oh, you know, I'm strong enough to get myself out of these situations, but it's the movement and it's like trying to be calm, isn't it? You're trying to like figure out what's next, especially when you're not experienced. They're already working out their next 5 moves and you're like, well, I need to get myself out of this. But it's all about trying to get from out under their body, trying to get your like hip movement, open up your hips. It's not easy though.
It's all technique, right? As well. It's not just
All
about
technique.
Yeah, there's no like anger in it. It's all just like being calm, breathing, thinking, like trying to preserve your energy. Because the more you try and fight it, the more tired you get, and then you're like, well, I'm just fucked here, aren't I? But yeah, well, we had a little roll on the mat.
We did.
Yeah, and it's like quite interesting when you're like, yeah, I'm up for this, and then you get choked out, and you're like, fuck. You know, you're like,
Yeah. You thought you were going to go work out, but you got put to sleep.
well, you tap out obviously, but
I'm always thanking them when they choke me because I'm like, that was awesome. I love that.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dion's face. He's like,
Somebody could have killed you, and you say thank you.
No, do you know what it is? It's like when you're the one putting that person in that position and you're
Yeah.
learning that move, you're trying to figure out how much strength and how much pressure to put on them. And they tell you to go for it. And you're like, well, if you really want me to go for it, I will. But then you're like, you're really going to hurt. You can really hurt someone.
The trick is, right, it's this difference between technique and strength.
Yeah.
And you always, when you start off, you go in thinking strength
yeah.
will overrule,
Doesn't.
but it doesn't. Like you get gassed out like
So
easy,
quick.
like real easy. And the training is completely different to like going to the gym. Like going to the gym, there's a lot of like holding your breath and
pauses
like,
as well.
you know, stuff like that. Whereas in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you have to breathe. You have to breathe to then be able to keep a calm frame of mind,
Yeah.
to then be able to know what moves to do. And it's interesting when you kind of like go up with someone with the same, like who's at the same experience level, you kind of like you would meet at a point and then it's this like struggle to see who's going to show a weakness to begin with, and then it's up to the other person to exploit that weakness and then, you know, go from there.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting sport, isn't it?
Mm.
But it's cool to try new things.
I think everyone should study some form of martial arts in their life for
Have you-
discipline.
Have you done it?
Yep. Yeah. I studied, it was called Hapkido, which is like a jiu-jitsu, taekwondo style fighting
Yeah.
when I was younger for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
I think I got to just under brown. I think it was blue
Oh, shit.
or red, brown or blue, red. It was
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like lots of like wrist locks and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
but like, you know, you have to get there, you have to bow at the front, you know, you can't
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
It's
shit.
respectful,
You
yeah.
just, you
It's
know, like,
not
you know, you
trash.
sit on your knees, you do your breathing exercises and
Yeah.
shit. It's like you have to like really, it teaches you discipline.
Yeah, 100%.
Discipline of the mind, discipline of the body.
100%.
And realizing that they both need to work together
Yeah.
to have some sort of synergy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Have you ever done any martial arts?
Back at school, I did about 6 weeks of taekwondo, and that was it. Really, I practiced turning the wrists. That's all I remember.
Kung fu fighting.
It's
Maybe
actually karate. That it's a horse stance like that,
Is
right?
that karate? Is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
a-
you taught me.
that's like
to
a
do.
real-
Yeah, that's taekwondo. I did taekwondo when
Yeah.
I was younger. Yeah.
But then they told, oh, it's a form of self-defense. I was like, so I can't kick her in the head. He goes, no, it's not ready for that. It's self-defense. I was like, I'm out.
Wanted to hurt someone.
No, it's not even that. It's just that, it's just when you're young, you think, I want to be, not like you want to be able to, but, I suppose you want to be able to, if somebody's coming at you, inflict some form of damage to stop them coming at you again, as opposed to just like, please don't hurt me, push you off. At some point, you got to, react. So I think that for me was like,
On the subject of sport, didn't you win the league in your
Pre-season cup.
football club?
Pre-season cup.
Pre-season cup.
Pre-season cup. Great story though. So, story time. Perfect. So I've been with my partner now for over 10 years, 11 years, and she doesn't really like soccer. However, sometimes I drag her. Every time she's come to see me play, she's never seen me score. Even when she has come and I have scored, I'm like, oh, you see my goal? She goes, no, I was getting a coffee. Oh, did you see my goal? No, I was playing with Hudson. Oh, you see my goal? No, I was checking my phone. And she's like, yeah. I look over and she's like, anyway, cup final now. Played at Frankston Pines. First half, I get the ball. Our centre half gets sent off in the first 6 minutes. So
Yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
And-
What did you do?
Last man foul.
What bad or just?
Oh,
just
it's
last
last man.
ditch.
It's last
Just
man.
last ditch.
Yeah, well, a foul. If you're last man, it's a foul
Yeah.
and you're off.
Yeah,
That's
of
it.
course.
So it was a foul, and I was like, "What's a foul? It's the rule." So,
Hang on, what's the last man foul?
so basically, if you're the last defender and there's a attacker and you tackle that or you foul that person who's running through on goal, that's a red card. You're off the pitch.
Oh.
Yeah. Unless it's a clean tackle though.
Yeah, unless you win the ball fairly, it's a play on. But if it's a foul, you unfairly foul that person, then it's a free kick and that person's sent off.
So it wasn't a clean foul. What did you do?
It was a clean foul. It wasn't a clean tackle. That's what you mean.
Oh.
So what they did, they went, Tion, can you go in defence? I was like, final.
Did you
whatever.
deck him?
No, I didn't deck anyone.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm in defence. The ball's been kicked out from the goalkeeper. I'm around about the halfway line. The ball comes. I'm like, I chest it. And then it hits the floor. And then the guy comes to try and take it off me. I was like, no, Tion's ball. Get out of the way. And I hit it from the halfway line straight over the goalkeeper into a goal.
Lobbed him.
Lobbed him from the halfway line in a cup final, right? So
Oh,
everyone's
skulls.
trying to hug me, and I run over to Sarah. I was like, "You see the goal?" She's like, "I saw the goal." It's the first time in 10 years she's ever seen me score a goal.
That's good.
And it was in a
scored
cup final.
Scored a
and both,
belter.
yeah, and both my sons were there, and then we ended up winning as well.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so yeah.
Box shot.
Put up, yeah. So I don't really score goals, and when I do know, she's never there to see it. And I scored, and everyone saw it, so it was like an amazing day.
That's good.
And we won, which was good.
Yeah, winning's nice, isn't it?
Jack, do we need to raise the morale?
I don't know. What are you asking me?
What, with some smelling salts? Is that the same one from last time?
It's a
New
one.
packet.
A
New
one?
packet.
Why got a new one for? What happened to the old one? The wore out?
Did it ran out of smell?
The new one is just fresh. It'll be fresh. Come on, mate. Open it up.
Nah, I'm all right.
It fucking stings.
Do not stick under people's noses.
15 centimetres or something, wasn't it? Has to be away.
Yeah.
Well, that's the recommendation.
30 centimeters.
30.
30, and then you just take wafts of it.
What? We would stick. I was fucking sticking my whole
Yeah,
nose
I know.
into the.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jesus.
Come on.
No.
You got the sniffles?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just allergic to cats. There you go. I'm good.
Come on, mate.
It's going to be bad because it's the first go.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
I'll put it with a recommended distance of 30.
Nah, fuck that.
Oh, look at the fucking seal on it. Whoa. Jeez, I can smell it already.
There's something in here.
What time did we get here? After he sniffs it.
That is so strong. That's worse than the other one. Is it seal?
It's a freshie. It's a freshie.
What's going on here?
Double seal to hold it in.
We need a drum roll.
You need something to. Oh,
That's the sound you're gonna do after you smell it.
whoa, Jesus!
Here we go. I'm kind of worried because it says. Can you see that?
Yep.
It says the world's strongest smelling salts. That's what it's actually labelled as. Okay.
He's
Man
gotta-
down.
He's gotta
Man
leave.
down.
He's
Man
gotta
down.
leave the room.
Man down.
I can't smell it. Can't smell it. I must be very blocked.
You must be blocked.
My eyes are burning.
Oh my god, that's strong.
That's so much stronger.
Oh, oh my god.
You went whole hog, mate.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stinks in here.
Oh,
Smells of that.
oh fuck.
Wow.
Stinks, man.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Holy mackerel. I think I burnt my left nostril.
Oh my god.
Can you not smell that, Tion?
Oh, my nose is blocked.
Oh,
I'm allergic to cats. So.
oh, get rid of that. That's disgusting.
Get some fresh air in here, mate.
Oh my
Jesus, that is
days.
worse than the last one.
Oh, that was so
Yeah,
much
that's
worse.
because it's fresh.
That burnt my retinals. I'm fucking going blind.
How much would that cost?
They accident. So I bought 3 packs, and then
That's so strong, man.
Oh fuck.
And then
Disgusting.
I got the day it arrived. I was like, sweet, I got my 3 packs. And then the very next day, I got another 3 packs, and I was like, they obviously.
So you got
fucked.
6 packets.
So I got 6. I think it was like $60
For 3 packs?
for one.
How long does one last?
So, hang on, 60 bucks for 1 pack. So you pay
Yeah.
180 bucks.
Yeah,
Right. So why would you need 3 packs of smelling salts?
I don't know, because I was like, do it on the podcast.
Okay.
That was strong.
That's
That's
ridiculous, bro.
Even after I put it over there and closed it.
Oh, like burnt my nostrils.
Did you go,
I was like doing it like the last one. I was like here somewhere,
wow, you're brave.
and then like I feel like I've got a cold now. I have like tonsillitis or some shit. My throat's fucking sore.
Yeah, it's like in the back, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting sick or something, and my eyes are watering.
Dude, do you want a tissue?
I'm alright.
We got any holidays coming up? Ooh, someone's going to
Yes.
Bali.
You're
Yeah.
not Bali, yeah.
Yeah, doing 2 weeks in June, so get a winter break, which I'm really excited for. Although the weather's been amazing here, to be honest, isn't it?
It's been ridiculously good.
Even today, it was supposed to be pretty average, but it's looking really nice.
Doesn't feel like almost towards the end of autumn, does it?
Nah.
And then I'm planning for next year. Actually, I want to go back over to the Europe. What am I on about? Back over to Europe. I want to do 8 weeks over there. Try and do a bit of a trip with Georgie, which was planned before COVID came around. That was why it was planned in 2020. So that has just been on hold since. Try and do like Southern Europe.
Yep.
Lovely.
Try and get a few Grand Prix in. That's the real reason.
Mm.
And then we have a wedding in October that we've got to go to. So
In
Try-
Europe.
in the UK,
Oh,
which is still in Europe, as you know.
yeah.
Um,
So, but hang on. So you're saying you're going to do 2 trips?
no, one trip. Do
Oh,
like
one
two
trip.
months. Go and do all that, and then
2 months?
Yeah.
Who's
So-
going to look
so-
after
so-
Carrot?
So September and October.
Yeah, go August, September, and finish it in early October.
Okay, fair enough. Nice.
Yeah. So really looking forward to that. And other than that, yeah, it's just all systems go. Finish the apprenticeship.
How good's Bali? You like it?
Yeah, well, I haven't been since 2017. so it's probably a bit different now.
Mm.
But
I
yeah.
never thought I'd like it as much as I did, but when I went there, I was like, well, this is fucking great.
Well, the thing is, everything's nice, isn't it? When you go and you're on holiday and you're not working, everywhere feels good,
Mm.
and then you're like, wow, I could live here.
Mm.
And then you probably just get used to it, and you just go, oh,
That's like anywhere, though.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Where did you stay?
A bit of everywhere. I've been there a few times now. Yeah, yeah.
Last time you went?
Went to Seminyak and Uluwatu, and I think it wasn't Kuta.
Ubud?
Ubud, maybe.
Ubud.
Country.
No,
Nice.
I haven't been. I've got to go up more next time.
Nice.
I've been like down a lot.
Next time you got to go and do the islands, the Gili Islands, man. Oof. Really.
I want to go to Japan. We want to go to Japan next.
Do you know that's the #1 tourist spot for Australians?
Have
right
you
now?
been there?
Nah.
Japan.
Fucking awesome. It's the
Mm.
best.
It's the #1 destination for Aussies at the moment.
Mm.
Higher than Bali.
Because it's quite reasonable.
Yeah, cheap flights,
Mm.
I've heard because it's really kid friendly and safe.
Yeah.
Japan.
good food.
Everyone's respectful. And
Yep.
you go, apparently, you can go to 7-Eleven and get like amazing food with a gin and tonic for $20.
I had some of the best food ever when I was there. I couldn't believe. Like when I say the best food ever, I mean the standard of the food is so high
Yeah.
on every level. So whatever they do with pride,
Yeah,
and they
with
do as
love.
best they can.
With love.
When they get up in the morning, they're like, even if I'm making a McDonald's, I'm going to make it as best I can. It's not like fucking this shit, fucking crap. You know
Maybe
what
I
I mean?
need to
Yeah.
go live
They
there.
really push it. Yeah, but then the same thing, you're reaching back to what you said before. When you live there,
No, but for 6 months, just to get
you
like
wouldn't
that
love
mentality.
it because they you have to have that mentality to be there to get the job to work there. So you have to work really hard, which they do.
They've got the highest suicide rates in the world,
Yeah, because they work really hard.
Mm.
Like they work a lot of hours, don't they?
and they travel.
That's
a
because
lot
they're
to get
dedicated
there.
as well.
And they don't get paid that well over there.
Mm.
And they work like massive hours.
So they're too busy making his cars.
Yeah,
Well, they better do a better job then.
yeah. Well, they say the economy is not that good at the moment for some reason. Is that-
Mm.
I think that's a worldwide problem.
Yeah, true. It's not. Yeah.
It's not looking good, Brev.
Vent to light, bruv.
Could I have a Fanta Light, please, Brev? Have you seen that guy?
Nope.
Castillo.
Fuck, he's
Oh
the best,
my
man.
god. Have you seen him?
No.
Oh, he's the best.
Show him. Oh mate,
Yeah.
so funny. He goes on. There's a
Settle down, Kim.
Is it Sidemen?
no. There's the standout TV on Instagram, and he goes on there, and it's basically like it is a bit trashy, but he goes on there, and it's like they bring on all these women, and they're like go through like a criteria of like women that he would date and what he likes, what he doesn't like, what they like, and they go through everything. But he's just like cutthroat, brutal, and he.
Oh, I love the Netflix one where he's like OnlyFans and Netflix. He compares the two.
Mate, some of the shit he says. Some of the
so
shit.
good. Like he's funny.
A
As.
girl I went to school with was on there,
Oh really?
and she went on the show with him, and she got to the final 2, I think. They're not dating or anything, but yeah, he's just a funny guy. But now he's got like he says instead of bruv, he says brev, and then his thing is like it's not looking good, brev. So people like ask him for dating advice on like Instagram, and he posts like responses, and he's got like all his coffee cups, his t-shirts, like all that stuff. And he's an artist as well. He's a rapper.
Okay.
But then he released a song because he went on Sidemen.
Was it Sidemen?
Is it KSI's show?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he,
the one.
he went on there. There's like this house, right? They put all these people in a house, and they have like a prize pot, and then
Sounds like Big Brother.
similar, but the rules were you can't have like your favorite food and drink, so you get basic amenities, and then you can go into the bathroom and you can talk to the I don't know if it's you talk to the mirror or you talk to the the AI or whatever it is, and in the bathroom there's like a hatch. And then if you really want to do it, you can do a sneaky and get like your favourite thing. So his favourite thing is Fanta Zero, but he calls it Fanta Light. Anyway, he goes in the bathroom, right? And he goes, I'll have 2 Fanta Light, please, Brev. And he comes in, you can hear him crack the can, and he's like, ah. And then the other guy comes in just as he's finished up, and he's like, Castillo. He's like, why were you in there so long? What are you doing? And he's like, oh, nothing, man. He goes, yeah, it's all good, bruv. He goes, all right, were you cracking? He's like, nah, bruv, not me. And he walks out, and it's just like all that footage of him and you can hear him, and he's doing it. He's obviously like taken out of the prize pot because he just loves it. Then he's like, he gets interviewed in a separate room, and he's like, He's like, fuck these men. He's like, oh, I love my Fanta Lights, bruv. And he's just, he's an idiot.
He's just,
He's just funny.
He's just funny, yeah.
He's really funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's funny.
do we have any questions or any?
Favorite drink?
My favorite drink,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
Up to you.
Well, on the daily, it's coffee, innit? But I drink a lot of water usually, and probably my favorite drink is actually, you know what? When we went out, the amaretto sours, can't get over them. They were
good.
really
They were
good,
good.
really refreshing.
On that note, let's talk about what you did for dessert.
Oh,
fucking
hell,
I cannot live
Yes.
this up.
Yes.
So we went to a dinner for Jack's birthday, right? No, Buck's. Buck's, sorry.
Yeah,
What was it? It was Firebird.
Firebird.
Yep.
Yes.
It was
And the duck-
really great
The
food.
duck.
Yeah,
Duck's
it was
good.
dessert.
Duck's-
I don't know about the
I
dessert.
took him there just for the duck. Anyway, so I was like, "Hey, you want to share a dessert?" And he was like, "Nah, I don't want any freaking dessert." Right? And Tim was like, "Yeah, I might have him a little bit." And
spoonful.
yeah, and then so he didn't want any fucking dessert. So we got this like
Nope.
hot chocolate mousse over an ice cream or something like that. Right?
Had some biscuit with it as
And
well,
biscuit
right?
and shit. And this guy, fucking, what happened to Tion? He literally fucking
Took all the chocolate,
took
man.
the whole chocolate off the fucking
It
thing.
was the
Fuck.
second round. Second round.
Yeah, but it's all right. We didn't want any more.
Second round for someone who didn't want any at all.
Yeah,
And then
and then we're all just like, throw the spoon down. We're done.
But it couldn't be eaten like it had to be eaten together, eh? And that
Yeah,
was the whole
didn't-
point. is
didn't
that-
work without the
because I
chocolate.
wanted something chocolate. I remember I was like, I want to get something
Yeah.
chocolate, and the chocolate part of it was the top, and he fucking scooped it off.
Took all of it.
Like Cartman when he eats KFC, he takes the skin off the chicken, puts it back in the box.
Wow. Wow.
the funny thing for me was seeing your reaction when he did that. You were just like, ha 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 ha. But you two were like, threw the spoon down.
It was just game over.
You just looked demoralized. Oh, it was so
But
funny.
the duck was really good, wasn't it? It was
Yeah, it's
banging.
good duck.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so where were we? Your favorite drink?
Yeah, well,
Coffee and water.
yeah, water's obviously like the go-to, isn't it? It's good for me. I love water.
Okay.
But as an alcoholic drink,
Sparkling water.
nah.
I love sparkling water.
As an alcoholic drink though, look, I love espresso martinis. You see the theme. I love coffee. But probably overall, like if you're just gonna have a casual drink, I'd probably say like, yeah, probably a whiskey and Coke. That's my go-to.
A Fanta Light, bruv.
Fanta Light, please,
What a
Brad.
fun to let, bruv.
What about you? Or you?
Oh, you.
Or you?
You.
What do I drink? Tea? Tea. I love tea.
You're a tea man.
Except
$9.
when they're
$9
$9.
tea. Nah, he doesn't like
Chai.
them.
You can make tea at home, bruv.
Almond milk.
$9.30 for. Listen,
You could buy a box of almond milk for $20.
$9.30 for a drink. Oh my god. Anyway. I never-
So coffee
anyway,
machine
So
in
why
the
don't
new
you
house
just-
or not?
We have a coffee machine,
Oh,
but so I don't drink much. What's the word? Barista drinks because it's expensive. Until I find it's quite milky, even though it's not real milk. You know what I mean? It's quite heavy.
Do you drink powder or do you like it brewed? The chai.
With leaves.
You
Always
Why don't you
leaves.
just make your own? Just get
It's
like
not,
a milk
it's not
froth.
the same.
Get like a milk frother.
It's not
you
the
can
same.
buy that.
What do you mean it's not the same?
Piranha try.
You can buy it.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the same.
It's not cheap.
It's not the same.
Why? It's the same stuff that they
Yeah,
use
but
in the
it's
cafe.
just like if you make a coffee at home compared to somebody making it for you on a massive machine with all the pressures and stuff, it's just not the same with the with the paper cup and all that kind of stuff. Same
Like,
with
so
coffee.
you value the experience more
I
than
think
the actual.
so. Yeah.
Than the
It's
actual
like for
drink.
example, anyone could get a brioche bun and some meat and some cheese and make a cheeseburger, but it's not the same.
And that's a big problem for like Jack would probably recognize this is that as a chef who cooks a lot, when I cook for myself, I know exactly what it's going to taste like. So sometimes I get put off eating it before I even make it.
Yeah,
Because I already know the balance of flavors
Yeah.
and what I'm going to add to make it. And then I'll be like, am I searching for that flavor on purpose and now also like automatically ruining my dinner by knowing exactly what it's going to taste like? So therefore whereas that's why I'm like, I don't care who cooks as long as I'm surprised by the flavor.
yeah.
Do you find that sometimes?
Yeah, well, I find if I cook for people on a bigger scale, I don't usually want to eat.
Yeah.
I just go, no, I'm not really hungry.
Yeah. And then you get Macca's on the drive.
Yeah,
home.
maybe that's the reason.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
It is weird.
So you get put off by already knowing what the flavor's going to be.
Yep.
Wouldn't you get excited because you're making it though?
But how are you excited when you're not surprised?
Excited in anticipation, maybe? Maybe excited because you're hungry?
I find I'm more excited by simpler foods than more complex foods when I make food to myself.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair enough.
What about you, Andrew? What's your favourite drink?
I don't drink.
Where's that
Lives
button?
on
Where's
smelling
this?
snuff.
Where's this button? Which one is it? So they just keep going until you stop them. How do you?
That one just kept going.
Yeah.
So say that again.
You don't drink, do you?
I don't drink.
Your nose is growing. Your nose is growing.
Sound effects, please, Eli.
Nah, look, I mean, I don't drink. I don't drink often because I get red and I get hot. But I don't mind a Bailey's.
Okay. I do like a
Non-alcoholic.
No, that's alcoholic.
No, he said he doesn't drink.
Often.
Bailey's Light.
Bailey's
Bailey's
light, please,
light,
bruv.
But Bailey Zero.
Bailey Zero above. Sis.
Baby Guinness. Oh, there's a drink.
Mm.
Yeah.
They go really well.
Scotch and dry.
Mm.
Mm.
So they be your two go-tos.
Mm-hmm.
What about
I
you?
like. Oh, go on,
Me?
Eli. Go on.
Sorry, mate.
Oh.
I keep cutting you.
Sorry, that's
Um,
right.
Well, I like coffee. I usually have coffee every day.
Yeah.
Sparkling
Oh,
water.
coffee.
It depends what category you're in. If you're going for soft drink, it's got to be Coke. If you're going for water,
full fat?
sparkling water,
Full fat
full
Coke.
fat. You're gonna go hard. Go
Full
home.
Coke.
Fucking zero. Just
We
yeah.
had this conversation the other day about Coke in a can versus a bottle
Yeah.
Mm.
versus a plastic bag.
Plastic. Oh, you mean the
In
syrups.
Asia. Yeah, you can get Coke in a plastic bag.
When
Mm.
you have the Mexican ones, you know, they have the large ones in the glass bottle. They hit
Mm.
different. I agree.
Well, it's like for when things are made from different countries, they have different water,
Yeah, and different sugars they use
different
as well.
sugars.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah,
so you
different,
can't compare. It's like Corona from Australia, which is made by Carlton,
Doesn't hit like a Mexican.
doesn't hit like the Mexican one.
No.
Fucking, it hits different. So
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
When are we going to Mexico?
I'd love to.
I've been. It's good.
Bro, speaking of Mexican food, I had a full blowout at work the other day because we were talking about Mexican food, and I said Mexican food,
The gringos.
rubbish. Like I can't do Mexican. But we went to Mamacita's, and I was like,
No, look. I think the thing with Mexican food is it's very simple. Like it's all. It's much of the same.
He
and
did,
it's
he
just
did
the
say
format.
he liked his simple recipes.
I think if they're executed well,
Yeah, but the problem is it's not most of the time. It's
That's the
either
problem.
soggy or it's overloaded.
yeah.
Or there's no flavor.
I think if you've been like spent a bit of time overseas in like America and stuff, LA, like the Mexican food there's unbelievable compared to. But anyway, I went to the Mexican food at Mamacita's. Was really good.
Where's that?
It's in the city right near Parliament.
Okay.
Recommend it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was it? Whiskey sour for a drink for alcoholic,
For you.
Coke,
Yeah.
soda water, coffee.
Coffee.
That's my 4.
Nice.
Fuck, I only said 1 and he gives me 4.
Fuck, sorry, man. I think there's categories when it comes to
Because you don't
drinks.
drink. So me, tea is 1. Sparkling water, I do like. I like champagne. I like good champagne.
Champagne.
I like good champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. Yeah, I like a really good champagne.
It definitely hits good when you have a good champagne.
It does. Yeah.
Has to be French.
I love tequila as
It
well.
can only be champagne from champagne.
Champagne, if it
Otherwise,
was
it's
a-
sparkling.
or prosecco, like, or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, tequila, champagne, tea. I'm happy with those 3.
I had a vintage moe at the wedding.
Oh, hello.
That was nice.
Ah. How come?
I think it was 2012.
Did you share
How
that?
old was she?
2012.
Did you paint her like a French girl?
Didn't have a paintbrush.
Oh.
No, it was really nice though. Just went down so well.
How much
The
did
champagne.
Champagne, yeah. Shout out to Georgie.
Shout out to Georgie and the kangaroos.
Yeah, little bastards.
Yeah.
But the reason I like champagne is that I like to. I'll come back to another story anyway. It goes really well with like seafood and like
You
oysters
like
and stuff.
light things, yeah.
Light, yeah.
Yeah, you're not a saucy guy, are you? In food.
I do like curry. I love curry. I do like sauce, but
What kind of curry? Like Indian curry or Thai
I like all
curry?
curry. I like Thai curry. I
Ja-
like rendang. I like
I
all
had a
curry.
massaman the other day and it was amazing.
From where?
I was in Glen Waverley.
Okay.
It was actually a Thai restaurant, but it was it was delicious. It was a lamb massaman.
Mm.
It was really nice.
Speaking about curry, I was around Simon's house one
Okay.
day, and he's like, "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah." And he looks in his fridge and he's like, "Oh, Tian's gonna get upset with me for this." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He pulls out his mum's curry,
Yeah.
and he heats it up. And he's like, "I was supposed to eat this with tea on."
And you had it.
How we go? How good was it?
Oh, it was so good.
So good.
What
Yeah.
curry? What type of curry?
I don't know. Curry's curry to me.
Okay.
But there was some naan bread. And yeah, it was so nice.
Yum.
Mm.
Good curry hits different, doesn't it?
I'm loving the memes at the moment that's been going around.
Which
with
ones?
The ones that blow my mind is like the AI ones with like the whole space flight with like Katy Perry and stuff.
Oh.
I
the one
saw that
the one I
today.
sent you with the fucking. Meanwhile, we're watching our paper straws dissolve, and she's flying to the moon in a fucking spaceship.
Someone sent me one. It was really symbolic in a way where it was like it was her. She's holding a flower and it's zooming out of the cockpit and you can see the world behind her. And then it was playing to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Space is made in bacteria and in Hollywood basement. You know that song?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
pulling away,
Yeah.
like and it was like, and it was pulling away, and it was like in a Hollywood basement. I was like,
Cool.
whoa, it's fucking awesome. AI.
I
It
heard
was,
that
like,
that
crazy.
spaceship didn't even it was all fake. It didn't go anywhere.
Well,
Because she opened the fucking door in the video before Jeff Bezos let her out. Did you see that?
yeah.
She like opened the door and he's like, no, not now. Shut the door.
Cut.
Yeah.
Plus all the images of
Have
the
you seen it?
fucking the crash
No, I'm trying to
landing.
wake out what's going on right now.
So there was a thing, a space. I don't know. Did Jeff Bezos build it?
Yeah.
It was called Blue Origin. So
yes, I know
it's
Blue Origin, yeah.
so-called. There was like a team of girls, celebrities. Wow, I don't.
And
One
astronaut.
astronaut.
And one astronaut. So it was some feminist kind of. I'm going to tee her on the line.
Shout out to all the
Fuck.
ladies in the
No,
house. I
fuck
love
it.
you all. Got so
I'm
much
gonna
love
take
for
you on the line 'cause
Whatever you
this is what-
identify
No, I
as.
think it was
This
just.
is what the
I didn't know
podcast
it was
is about.
I think it was just a.
No, it was about celebrities. Like it was some sort of like feminist kind of mission, wasn't it? It was about getting the first females in space, and apparently it's already been done.
Yeah, I thought there'd been.
And
plenty.
this spaceship was supposedly running on hydrogen. Is that
Okay.
correct?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure because every comment I saw on the video about the environment, they were like, "Oh, it runs on hydrogen," but whatever. Anyway, I saw all the cut scenes that were posted online, and yeah, she opened the door before they were officially going to let her out and say a welcome back to Earth and all this. I don't know.
Yeah. And then there was the footage of the crash landing because they landed in the desert.
Yeah, and then they were in a field when they opened the fucking door.
No, but there's footage of the capsule landing with the fucking 3
Parachutes, right?
parachutes. But there's like a kind of like setting the scene shot and then a close up,
I'm going to find it.
and the close up has different ground, has shrubbery
Different terrain.
around.
Different terrain.
Yeah, different terrain. So it's like, well, they really fucked up there, didn't they?
Oh.
Because like, what are they playing at now?
It's supposed to be a true story thing, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a big deal.
Let's have a look.
What my biggest thing is like how crazy the AI stuff is getting with the
Oh,
videos.
it's nuts. Yeah.
Like I saw another one with this guy walking down the street in like Berlin or something,
Yeah.
and it was like I watched it like 10 times,
Yeah.
and I couldn't distinguish whether or not it was real or not.
It's
and then,
it's real.
and then
good.
he was like, "This is not real," and I was like, "Fucking no way!"
Well, that's where there's a lot of stuff on now about
Like, should we just delete social media because how are we to know what's real and what's not?
like OF girls actually being guys
Yep.
because they've just got the AI software. Like,
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. You can yeah. It's not real.
Nah.
It's like it's giving like
Weird.
false pretenses on what you should look like and all. I think it's really fucking bad for you.
And then there's a whole bunch of like kids in the US kind of like falling in love with AI agents
Mm.
and like
And they probably just set up an AI reply message thing.
yeah.
So it's not even
100%.
someone, not even some.
That's
you know,
called
some.
ManyChat.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, yes. And it's so weird when you scroll down, you see all these like, 50, 67-year-old guys or whatever. Just go, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Like, dude, like that's fucking
Oh
weird.
man, you sent me some of this.
That's so fucking.
Could be worse. You could be Fancy Chef though.
Oh my God. Hey.
He's still going.
Hey, what's wrong with Fancy Chef? How's that fucking one that
What's
the
fucking-
lamb chops with the strawberries?
What's right with him?
Oh my God. That lamb shot, that lamb rack out of the fucking strawberry glass. Bro.
Michelin star right there.
What the? I spent fucking 25 years in the kitchen to see that.
I mean,
and him get famous for it just makes me.
I guess the whole purpose of what he's doing is to get people talking, right?
I don't think he's even doing it on purpose.
You
to be
reckon
honest.
he's just-
Nah.
Do you
Got
think
something
he's
wrong.
legit serious?
You
or
think
he's-
it's satire?
He's taking the piss.
Do you think it's satire?
I don't know. Some of his videos.
Do you know what we're
I'm
talking
like-
about, Tion?
I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, bro, like that lamb chop one, right? He was like doing it, and then he accidentally like bumps the fucking glass, and you're like,
Fat all over it.
is this guy for real? But like, is he?
Well, the Tom Segura podcast you showed us.
Remember when we sat down and we
Oh,
watched
And
the
they're
Tom
like,
Segura
oh,
podcast with
and he's like,
Fancy
cook
Chef?
us your
Segura.
favorite entree, and he
Segura.
comes
Oh
out and it's
my-
like 5 strawberries on a plate, and he's like, wow, look at this, like beautiful strawberries, and it took him like 3 hours to prepare. And they're like, they're trying not to
And
laugh.
then they're like, more wine? Oh, now we're putting champagne in it. Oh, and more cream. Oh, just, and then he'll
in
go
that-
back
in that
and he'll
pasta.
put more cream in it.
Splits.
Oh man.
He's a fucking disaster, isn't he?
Oh, look, the thing is, like, he either isn't or he is. He's either
Maybe-
satire or he's
yeah.
actually just a good person just trying to
content
be
creator.
successful like fucking all of us. And he actually was successful by.
Well, he's definitely done all right because we're
Oh,
talking
man.
about it.
I think it just goes to show that in the US, you could do anything to be successful.
Maybe.
I think that goes to show that there's a niche for everyone and everything. As long as you
Yeah.
find it, then you can capitalize on it.
Mm.
Because let's be honest, I don't think he's being serious, but his skill is selling it and being able to keep a straight face.
Yeah.
Like Ali G, for example, he would have them ask the most outlandish, outrageous questions to really serious people and keep a straight face.
Mm.
Yeah. And he'd also like joke about being a Jew, and he's actually a Jew, isn't
He's
he?
actually
Such a
Jewish,
great
yeah.
hero, and
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
a genius comedian.
Yeah, did you see, what was it? Made in America, whatever it was? That series he had?
It's really old, wasn't it? Wasn't it like
No, kind of recently. He's
2017 or something?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he one of his characters in it? Was he
A
bald?
lot of the characters, yes. I think one of them, he is a,
Oh, I think I did, yeah.
is he like a Mossad agent in the US? And he goes like to South, like deep South America. And he kind of like mimics what you do to kind of stop someone, stop a gay terrorist or something, and he kind of like gets his pants down and he gets the guy to like bum him, like bum the Jews or something like that. It's so bizarre.
So cancelled now,
Oh
eh?
yeah, it's so I've got it completely wrong, but it's just like ridiculous. And obviously these people think he's being serious.
Yeah.
But he's just keeping a straight face and he's drawing out these organic reactions at these people, and you're like, that's what they really think. You're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's funny.
Oh my God.
it's dangerous, man.
Have you seen? I know. Have you seen those? All the Chinese, like marketers or whatever that sell like fake products, getting on this whole bandwagon about like them actually having real products and everyone falling for it because they're trying to say that they make like Louis Vuitton bags and like, oh, we have the real Louis Vuitton bags and we can't send them to America right now, so buy them from us for like $10. And
'Cause
there's
of
all
the
these
tariffs.
people, and all these people buying these like fake bags, saying they're really good quality, but they're still fake.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, I don't need to get it from Louis. I was like, bro, you've been able to do that for fucking years. Like, I've been able to buy fucking fake Louis Vuitton bags from fucking DHK forever.
Yeah.
And just because they're saying that they're real now because they can't get them into America,
Yeah,
but they have the
tariffs,
real
yeah.
ones. It's like, I fucking bought heaps of that shit when I was in Bali.
Yeah.
mean, look, it's just the war against what Trump is doing now. Like China decide to lift the non-disclaimer whatever policy, and then everyone is just a free for all.
Are we going down that
Is
route?
it like 184% or something like that?
Yeah,
politics?
and I keep seeing.
I just like
ones-
the China thing where they're just selling the fake bags saying they're real because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can't sell them to the
yeah,
US
yeah.
anymore.
There are car guys on there saying. You keep seeing these like factories for these like handbags and stuff, but it's like when are the car factories going to come out with the cheap cars? Well, that's funny.
Are we going down the politics route? Are we?
Oh, we can if you want.
Do you have a lot to say?
I actually don't, because I've been focusing on myself for quite a while. Or at least
Selfish.
the last 4 weeks.
It's like a TV show.
It is like a TV show. It's just nuts.
On that question on politics, are you Australian now officially?
Yeah, technically, I'm an
Are,
Aussie.
are you a
Well,
citizen?
I'm a citizen. Yeah.
So you have to vote.
Yeah.
Next
Oh.
Saturday.
Can I
Well,
ask
this
you
Saturday.
who you're going to vote for? You don't
Yeah.
have to tell me.
Hang on.
Well, we
do
had
you have to vote?
You
I
have
don't
to-
think
yes.
you, no,
You have
you
to
don't.
vote.
No, I do.
Do you?
You're
Once you
citizen.
register, yeah.
Oh,
So
have you registered?
yeah, that was a
School-
mistake.
schoolboy.
Schoolboy error.
schoolboy.
So I think eventually they pick it up that I think you have like it's mandatory to vote anyway. I don't know, but I did register and I did vote in the last election and the state. But yeah, it's a shit sandwich, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, were we having this conversation? For
What,
me,
shit sandwiches.
well, look, for me, Labour's good for work and for the workers, and they keep spending on infrastructure. We're already in a shitload of debt anyway, so it's the federal election, right? Not the
Yes,
state election.
yes.
So we've still got Labour in here, so they're going to keep spending anyway. But it just means they're not going to be as correlated with the federal government like they were before when it was ScoMo. But yeah, I don't know. I think it, like we were discussing about the labour market and stuff, how
Yeah.
it's all a bit weird. Everyone's kind of holding on to their dollars a bit because there's a bit of uncertainty with what way it's going to go. Because if, you know, Labour don't get in, they're definitely going to tighten up with the spending, you'd think. But whichever way it goes, it's shit, innit? There's no real, like you always say, the devil you know or the devil you don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, to be honest, I really don't know. I haven't even thought about it, but yeah, it's not really a great decision either way, is it?
Eli, what do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit the same. I think there's. I haven't done it. I listened to the debate the other day, and yeah, I usually stay away from politics in general when it comes to what I want to do and what I think about it. But it's pretty messed up.
And you, Andrew?
No comment.
No comment. Fair enough.
I have
Well,
no
I
comment.
don't have to vote. So this is how I see it.
What do you mean you don't have to vote?
I'm not a citizen.
Yeah. You only
What?
you
What
only
do you
I'm a
mean?
resident. I'm
Yeah.
a resident.
Yeah.
You're only a resident.
Only a resident.
Resident DJ in the house.
I think it's clear what's going on. I think people
it?
are seeing in Victoria what's going on with the Labour Party, and Victorians are sick of Labour, so they're probably that's gonna affect who they vote for,
Yeah, they'll go Liberal for sure.
or maybe, but then they realise also that it's not, what's the name? It's not Dan Andrews or
Oh,
Jacinta
Jacinta
Allen,
yeah.
who's running the country. It's just the state. So I think people were having that kind of
It's a conflict, yeah.
conflict of like, okay, yeah, change the federal government, but the Labour government's still going to be there.
It's still going to be here, isn't it?
Exactly right. The state government, exactly right. Or it could be they may see it's a top down rot from the federal to the thing.
If Liberals
But at
in
the
there-
same time, I think Albanese, he's fully aware what's going on in Victoria, because I think they've paused the suburban rail loop until after the election, trying to pause it just to kind of like take the heat out of the situation, because I think he knows that Victoria's going to be tough to get over the line based on everything that's going
Well,
on.
yeah,
here.
what is it, a $50 billion project? And it's already blown out. And then the airport rail loop's going ahead as well.
Guess what? Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry. So, over Christmas, I went up to Queensland and I spent some time with my partner's friend. They used to work together. Stay with them up in Brisbane. Lovely people. Anyway, He works for the state government. He works on the big infrastructure projects
in Queensland.
in Queensland, right? I was like, okay, work, remote working, blah 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 blah.
Any
cool.
sparky jobs going for someone?
Well, up in Brizzy,
Yeah.
I can have a word.
There's a lot of stuff going
Anyway.
up in Brizzy.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was like, hang on, you work for Victoria up in Brisbane, but whatever, cool. It's like, so I asked him, what's your view on the suburban rail link? He was like, it's a white elephant. It's a waste of money. Well, you all know it's a waste of money, and they're trying as hard as they can to get the boring machines in the ground because they know once it's in the ground,
Got to keep going.
you've got to keep going, and they can't stop it. So
They've
I
already
was like,
started in Cheltenham. Have you seen
The
all
boring
works?
machines?
No, by the
Yeah.
the United garage.
Yep,
That's
yep,
where it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, damn. So they know it's a white elephant. They know it's gonna
Waste. Yeah.
because a waste of money. They know that they should do the airport link. Sorry for all the people who are not into politics, but they're just
Airport
trying to
link.
get
It's going
everything
ahead,
into the
airport
ground
link.
because all the contracts are signed.
Airport link's done as well. It's happening.
Well, yeah, that should happen first.
It should be already.
I mean,
done.
has anyone ever gotten to Sydney and been able to catch a train from the fucking airport?
Yeah, it's good.
Like,
Yeah.
I was there
that
the
should
other
be a
week.
thing fucking
Mate,
everywhere.
it's
so
amazing.
good.
It
That's
takes
yeah.
5 minutes to get everywhere, and
So
it's
good.
like $1, and you can use your card.
It's
and
elite.
you
No,
go-
it's more than $1, but yeah.
It's
Well, it wasn't on
it's
mine.
actually elite because I went to Sydney for a conference last year, and
so
I was
good,
like,
mate.
shall I get a taxi to take me to my airport?
Nope.
And I thought, oh, the train line. I was like, cool.
5
Is it-
stops.
Like it was so quick, and I was in the
Yep.
middle of the city,
Mhm.
and I was like, this is
5
unbelievable.
stops from Circular Quay, isn't it, or something?
I went, I couldn't believe
Nothing.
how quick it was.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And like, boop, pay with my Amex. I was like, done.
Yeah, it's so good. Mate.
Once you do it once and then you know how to do it, it's so easy. Why would I ever catch an Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Except I was fucking
Unless you're in
scared.
that
Vietnam
just
and it's
seems like
$1.
a given. Like
Yeah.
that just seems like something that like Australia
It's a
should have.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Well,
Like every big city in the world has an airport link
Yeah.
via rail,
Heathrow,
so you don't get affected by
Gatwick.
traffic.
Yeah.
In and out quick.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's mass like exodus of like people. You just
Yeah.
on every 10 minutes, bang, bang, bang.
No,
The thing that gets me about Sydney is the double-decker trains.
But they're not even like double decker height, are they? They're just the floors.
start lower.
Oh,
yeah.
The
man,
floor's lower, so
That's
they.
the yeah.
It's really cool.
yeah.
And the seats they go backwards and forwards, so you can have like 6 people or 3 people. Have you seen that?
It's
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
You can like move the seat. So if you're like sat facing that way, you can pull the seat that way, and then it's like
Oh, yeah,
make
you
a
can face
group
each
of
other.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember when I grew up in Sydney because I used to hang out in Sydney when I was
Oh,
young.
you an Eshay
And I
brand
was
boy.
I was on the seats like this with my feet up, you know what I mean?
Fucking
Like,
Eshay
"Hey,
cuz.
fucking what up, what?" Like that, and someone would come and fucking rip the seat the other way so they could sit down because you can move it. You're like, hey, what you doing, man?
Didn't realize they had trains in the Blue Mountains.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the trains are sick there though. I agree with you. I actually think Sydney's a cool city. I like it. It's a
Cool.
Yeah.
it's a divided opinion with Melburnians and
Well, if you live there most of your life and then you move here, I like here better. But Sydney has some really good.
the
places.
people are different. That's what makes it right.
Mm,
People are a bit more uptight
vibe,
there.
Vibe, definitely
Yeah.
vibe, and culture. I like the
And
culture.
climate. Climate's different as
I
well.
like the climate. Yeah,
Climate's
brings more fashion.
Better up there, in
Yeah,
my
100%.
opinion.
100%.
But I like the
Cold.
divide. I
Yeah.
like the divide. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like pretty spectacular beaches and stuff up there. And-
the coastline's beautiful.
Oh man,
I don't know, man. Squeaky Beach just came second in the world.
yeah, I saw that.
That's one of my favorite beaches, and I've been to a lot of beaches in Australia.
That's in not Grampians. That's in
Wilson's Prom.
Wilson's Prom.
It's, if you haven't been there,
Yeah,
and you
I've
live
been.
in Melbourne,
Squeaky Beach, is it?
Keep that quiet, that one.
keep it on the DL. It's
Squeak-
really good.
Squeaky Beach.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
And then when you walk on the centre, it goes.
Guess what's number 1 though?
Really?
Yep.
Number 1.
It's in Brisbane or
Nope.
Queensland, Gold Coast. something.
Nope.
What is it? Isn't it Gold Coast or something?
Where were you 2 weeks ago, my friend?
Oh yeah. Was up there, wasn't
That's number 1 in the world.
it? Really?
Hyams Beach,
Wow.
Jarvis Bay. Yep.
It's a beautiful beach, but you couldn't swim in it.
Did you say Hyman's
It was-
Beach?
Hyams.
Why can't you swim in the...
No,
Oh,
you
it
can.
was just where the weather was.
No,
the
you-
weather,
yeah,
the
you
turbulence.
Can. The
We get-
turbulence. Are you flying?
I would be flying in there. I'd be like,
What
Nah,
do
the-
we would do the rips and stuff?
No, the
Yeah.
waves. Not that beach where we were, but like 20 minutes out from there, you can go to Hyams, and it's
it was a stunning beach. Yeah.
number 1 in the world apparently.
Mm.
Whitest sand in the world.
Really?
Mm.
Whitest. I got Did I show you the pictures?
No, I don't think so. I want to
Different-
go. I
different
want to
spot.
go to Bali, the blackest sand in the world,
But it is black sand there, isn't it?
because the volcanoes.
There you go.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
Mm.
the volcano ash.
Williams Beach. Where's the peak?
So yeah. So
Yeah, look how white
I
that
like-
is. I zoomed in, but it's very white.
I went to this beach once in Philippines in Boracay, and it was like a little island. I'll never forget it. You step off the boat, and you like get the little like you can see like the tropical water, and there's like all little starfish and
Yeah.
shit in it. And then you get onto
mum.
the sand, and it's just like a million little corals. Like the
Oh,
whole
really?
beach is made from coral.
wow.
So it's like like little bits of
Yeah.
like shells.
Yeah.
There's no sand. It's just like all like raw because like sand's made up of like millions of crushed bits of coral
Yeah.
and shell and
yeah.
stuff
Silica.
like that.
Well, welcome, David Attenborough.
Welcome to the world of.
So was it quite painful on your feet? The
No, they're kind of just like
really
soft
fine,
It's-
really fine. Yeah.
like that. I was like, whoa,
Do they
this is
make
crazy.
noises?
Yeah, it's like it crushes under your feet. You feel like a big monster. Oh, 3, 5, 4,
Cookie
5.
Monster.
Oh.
Do the bird. Do the bird.
Was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, me
Go
to
on,
do
do
it,
the
or-
bird.
Oh, which bird
Yeah.
are we
Do-
doing?
I don't know.
You were looking at me. I was
Yeah,
like,
the
what?
crow.
You need to somehow mix that into a DJ
Oh,
song.
Hey,
No.
like those guys on
No,
Instagram,
no.
they'll put anything after before the beats dropping
Oh,
or whatever. Those
Yeah.
guys.
No, I love it, but no.
Yeah.
No sound effects.
It's like, what's that? He does that Theon 4 1. He's like, that they do that. They're like, my favorite kind of weed is cocaine.
What's this?
Theo Von, they mix it into the song.
Yeah. He's crazy,
Oh,
man.
man.
My kind
He's-
of
I like him.
weed is cocaine.
Favorite kind.
He's funny.
He's fucking
He's-
hilarious.
What's his story? Because it popped up because then a podcast with Cat Williams.
Oh, he's going crazy with his podcast, man. He's like almost as big as Rogan with the people he gets. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's as big as his audience, but the people that he gets,
Yeah.
like he got Trump before Rogan.
Did he?
I think so.
Yeah. Trump went on his before Rogan's.
Yeah.
But like this guy is literally just popped up on my,
Because he's so
feed.
honest.
Algorithm.
He's
Yeah, whatever.
so
Yeah,
honest,
I'm like,
man.
I've never even heard of him before. Like,
Yeah.
how, like, what's his story? Is he like is he a singer? Is he a dancer?
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
comedian.
just a comedian.
He was a stand-up comedian, and I think he does a little bit of acting, but I think he was always a stand-up comedian. He's from the south of America, I think.
New Orleans or
Okay.
something.
New Orleans or something. I don't know his background, but
But he was a drug addict.
Okay.
Yeah. And reformed.
Nice.
But
like a lot of comedians.
Yeah, like a lot of comedians. But yeah, just fucking really funny.
Yeah.
And random.
Oh man,
Love that.
He's so funny.
You love that.
Need to listen to some more of his shows.
Yeah, his podcast is funny. There's ones where he just talks to himself for like an hour and a half, and he has like people come in, like he'll just like answer random phone calls and stuff
Yeah.
from people.
Yeah.
There's one that he does. Oh my god. He's like, this guy calls up and he's like, my sister, I fuck my sister or some shit. And he's like, that kid's gonna need bifocals or something at least. He's just like absolutely brutal.
He's going to need bifocals.
Just give him yours.
What are you trying to say?
They're quite nice.
They are quite nice.
Yeah.
What did everyone do over this Easter? Did you do anything?
Sleep.
Yeah, I rested.
Well,
Sleep.
Friday we had the barbecue.
Mm.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks, man.
That was a good barbecue.
It was good. Loads of food.
Yeah.
Still so much drink.
Is there?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say still so much food.
No.
I'm so hungry right now. I haven't eaten today.
Really.
But
I got
anyway,
on,
so much food, yeah.
Yeah, and then yesterday and Saturday I did a bit of extra work, and I did a little cashy on the way home from that in Cheltenham.
Cashies. As long as you're gonna obviously tell the tax man that
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
It's all legit.
He's got an ABN,
It's
yeah.
the same
Yeah.
company that you registered with to vote, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just paid in cash. I'll declare. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then last night, what did I do?
That's some lamb.
Last night, no, I had actually someone brought pulled pork in a backpack bag to the barbecue, so we made
That was James, I think.
James. Yeah,
Yeah.
we made Georgie made burritos,
Nice.
which was really nice.
Where was my invite?
It's probably going to get here tomorrow in the
Yeah.
post.
Yeah, it's no
Bit slow over
Friday,
the
Saturday,
service.
Sunday, Monday.
Can
No
you do an
post.
hour?
long weekend. It takes a
An
while.
hour.
Ugh.
What?
An owl?
An owl? What sound does an owl make?
Then they go like,
Oh yeah, he's delivering the fucking invite for the burritos. You bastards! You're all living in
I
the
wasn't
fucking
there.
Cheltenham Triangle
I
now.
I wasn't there. What the fuck?
no, it
is
was
this?
just me
I'm
and
in
Georgie.
No,
I'm
but you're all living in the Cheltenham Triangle now. I'm on the wrong side of the pan.
I'm in Mentone, darling.
Oh,
Yeah,
darling.
he's fancy,
I'm Mentone, darling.
Champagne boy.
Champagne and oysters, boy.
very fancy. And yeah, then today I obviously come around here. I had breakfast this morning and just was like, yeah, I'll come around here because everyone said 10 o'clock. So I was like, oh, we must be in 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was still in bed.
Yeah, well, no shit.
Yeah,
Got up, made my coffee with a coffee machine.
nice.
Didn't cost
Yeah.
$9.
Where was my
It
invite?
was free. Well, not free. Nothing's
Free for free.
There you go.
What's
I
on
didn't know what I did. I got this. I know, I'm not trying to sound like
Oh, this
anything.
app you wanted to tell
I
me
was-
about. Yeah.
it's, well, okay.
Eat Club.
I don't want to know about your weekend.
Club's
Just
good.
I'm talking about my weekend right now.
No.
We all-
What's the
you know,
app?
Is that some sort of grinder thing that you're on? So anyway, look, I'll show you. I'm not trying to sell or anything, but basically, it's got my sneaker collection in there, and I can see like,
Oh, your
like what-
value of your sneaker collection.
well, that's actually the US market and US dollar.
What the fuck? Wait,
Yeah.
so you put your shoe in that you have, and do you have to put your size in, all this
Yeah,
stuff?
see, it just helps
Like,
catalog
if it's
catalog it all.
used or not used.
mean,
that,
That's exactly what
can
it
I
is.
see?
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
want. I don't
catalog.
care about the value. I just want to see
Nah,
that.
nah. So you can see here it's in rotation. So these are all the sneakers that are worn, and then when I go to it, I can see what kind of grade I've graded them. So if I ever say like, oh, fuck, hey, like if I'm meet a fellow sneakerhead, like
yeah.
someone like Tion or whatever, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, I'm trying to get this pair, and I say, oh, I think
got
I have
those.
that pair, and I'll see if I have it, and then I can tell you if I've worn it or not,
Yeah, yeah,
and then I
yeah.
can say what grade it is.
That is really cool.
I mean, they've got one for wines.
yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's
And-
like a wine cellar app. So you
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
take a photo of the label and it tells you, all this type of stuff.
Well, there's one for cards as well, which I might do.
Yeah, because
For-
like
for
I guess
basketball
when people
cards.
collect,
Yeah.
they forget what they've bought.
Yep.
So it's just easy to have it on your
Did
phone.
you just
right?
add all this yesterday?
Yeah, it took me fucking ages.
Yeah, I bet.
took me ages.
So
but it's cool.
Shoes, man.
Are those pictures from a flight, or you had to take a picture?
No,
of the phone?
so it's so cool. You just scan the barcode on
And
the
it
actual
comes-
box,
would
and
it-
it just puts a photo of it.
Oh, the
And it
box.
actually has like market value, but that's like all US based. It'd be sick if they bring it here. It's all US based. It's like a few dollars a month fee. Like I think it's like $3.95
Okay.
a month or something. But they give you market updates but yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it could help you with selling on like eBay stuff like that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, well, sort of. I don't know.
Dude,
if
you
it's-
got a shit ton of
Have a look.
shoes. It's really cool though.
Bloody Nora.
I mean, if that's your jam,
Well, you know what I usually like it for as well is insurance purposes as well.
yeah, so you got proof that you have them. Yeah, that's
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
Paper trail, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They're sick. The off-white Air Force One mid. Oof.
Maybe you should just start a sneaker shop.
Nah,
Why not?
fucking nah. Nah, you wouldn't put an actual shop up at the moment. Retail's dead.
What would you call it?
Online shop, man.
Yeah, online,
yeah.
definitely. I just sell on eBay anyway.
Sneak, like capital E, Eli. Sneak,
Mm.
sneak.
Well, I got an eBay store called Kicks Cards and Collectibles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Mm.
got one of these apps for your basketball cards as well,
Nah, but I might do.
because you got a ton of them, don't you?
I do like to collect shit.
You're into your shoes, aren't you, Tion?
Love my shoes. I love my shoes so much. Shoes and watches.
Shoes, watches, and cars.
And cars too.
That's
yeah.
me.
But I have to. Oh, that's worth a lot of money still. I have to. Well, when we had to move out, obviously, when the demolition and stuff's happening, now we've moved out. My partner's like, you can't buy any more shoes until the house is built. I'm just like, fair enough. There's boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and shoes and shoes and shoes.
They're football boots and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've got a soccer boot store as well.
Yeah.
But they're like, I buy them to sell them to, make a bit of money. But yeah,
You could use that.
I could do, but how can you share the things with people?
Only in the US, but hopefully it's coming to Australia.
Yeah.
There's AI that allows you to create your own app, so you don't even need to know coding.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, make me one of those.
Why don't you just create one?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Call it.
Yeah. Snake er.
I had an abbreviation, but no, I can't say it.
Say it.
The
Best not to.
Kicks, Cards, and Collectibles.
Isn't that already?
I was just going to say the KKK, but you like this.
Oh, jeez.
But it would be
One starts with a C.
Would it be KKC? Yeah, but you get the J.
What about KJU?
Korean jerked something?
I'll go with tissue, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Could be in the kitchen. Shout at it if you can't find it. On the windowsill.
We got any other subjects we wanted to discuss?
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, good question. I don't know. And there's nothing else going on, is there really?
I don't think so. What else is happening for the rest of the year?
Well, I was going to say that is probably
We'll
where we
probably
touch
finish off with that.
yeah.
Rest of the year, right. So, 10 weeks' time, I'm going to Noosa
Hey!
with a famalam
Ah,
to get away.
The fam
have
bam.
you? Who is it that told me this? There is a new business in Noosa. It's like, yo, my goodness, right?
The chip one.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen it. Apparently it's fucking
So,
bananas-ly busy.
My friend, he's down from Brisbane. That was who told me. I was in Prahran Market yesterday. These guys have created a genius business, right? It is a chip machine. So, like, yo, my goodness, you pull the
Yeah.
lever, the yogurt, the frozen yogurt comes out, whatever.
Froyo.
Froyo. There's one for chips. So you like
hot chips?
Yes, hot chips.
Oh.
They come out and then you put your toppings on and you weigh it. The same business like idea.
Mm.
And like chips cost absolutely sweet FA.
Yeah.
Toppings will be cheap. Imagine you put like sour cream on it, it's heavy, dense. Like, you know, you put your toppings and you get charged per gram,
Weight, yeah,
kilogram.
yeah.
Mm.
Someone started that in Noosa and apparently it is rammed.
Yeah.
They're making a killing, mate.
It's like crypto, though. You'd want to get in,
Yeah.
get out.
Well, it's like anything. You
You
got
want
to
to
be the
build
first.
6 of them, and you want to be like, hey,
I'm
you want to
the
buy
first,
these?
yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you know, boom.
How smart?
What
So clever.
what idea could you do that was similar?
What, food related?
Well, it'd have to be food related, wouldn't it?
Like smoked meat?
Yeah.
Smoke
Pull a
beer.
button.
Come out like that.
Well, I don't know, but like the chip machine, very, very good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very
clever.
smart.
Very clever.
But like, you know, I think I heard Simon Beard talk about it, the guy that started Culture Kings.
Yeah,
He's got-
yeah, yeah.
Is that his name? Simon Beard?
Yeah, Simon.
He's
Beard.
really a smart entrepreneur. He lives in Brisbane and it's fucking multi.
He sold
Culture Kings.
Culture
Yeah.
Kings got sold a few years ago. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
to an American company when they went to Vegas. Then I think the American company bought the whole thing out. But he was talking about how it's like something that we all are aware of, something that we all like, and something that we all can create with just the slightest little change in the actual contexture of the actual product being made and how it's served.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Which is smart. It's people aren't going there for the chips. We don't even know how good the chips are. There's probably better chips at other
Yeah,
places.
it's the
just
process.
it's the idea of being able to get chips out of a
Yeah,
machine
it's
that
the
makes
process,
it different.
yeah.
the
You
experience.
go, wow, look at this. I can do
It's the
this.
same reason Tion pays $9.50 for a fucking chai.
Yeah.
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 It's the
He
experience.
just wants the experience.
Yeah, apparently it's like $28 for these chips in a thing.
Yeah,
but
you
because
probably
you're- Yeah, but because you're on holiday,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are these fucking gold plated?
maybe. I
how
don't know.
much would you pay for a fucking Instagram post? That's what it is.
What?
how much would I pay?
Well, that's what it is. It's
Oh,
like
well,
people
yeah.
being able to use
It's the
content. as well.
popularity of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
it's like, look at me. I got chips out of a fucking
$28.
Yeah,
28
but
bucks.
when you go to Noosa, you don't go there with a consensus of, all right, you go with a budget, but you don't go there and go, I'm not going to do that because it's $5 more than it should be. You just go, well, I'm here, I'm just going to do it because that's part of the experience, right?
Well, it's
Or-
more than $5 extra, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but you get the gist of what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, I get it,
Like
yeah.
I'm saying, if you wanted a drink in Noosa, you know you're going to pay $4, $5 more than where you should be paying.
Absolutely.
But because you're there and that's what you're doing, and it's like that experience, you
Yeah.
pay for it.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
I mean, we did come up with the idea of going around and interviewing people at gelato shops.
Yeah, that could work. Actually, you need to try the gelato cake I got. So tiramisu
I
ice.
tried it.
Oh, you did,
I
yeah.
did, yeah.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah. I'll tell you what you need to try. Sorry to jump in. Have you tried the Cinnabon Christmas buns? The hot cross buns. Cinnabon hot cross buns at Woolworths.
No.
Elite.
Good.
Elite. They so Woolworths released
Camera's gone.
Karamak hot cross buns. They released
Is that like the white chocolate?
caramel. Sorry,
Caramel, yeah, caramel.
Caramilk,
White caramel
Biscoff
chocolate.
hot cross buns. And they released the Cinnabon hot cross buns.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Wow.
I'll tell you what
They
I
sold out so quick.
did
Cinnabon.
have relating to food and drink. I went to Bad Shepherd in Cheltenham, Reserve Road.
Yes, I
We
know
all
one.
need we all need to go there because the food's really
the one on the
nice.
corner, like just a bit down.
Yeah,
from
it
here.
doesn't look busy, but mate, that place pumps.
That's the one right near the gym.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
on the corner.
before the lights.
Mm.
They do like niche brewing, so there's like 20 different beers on tap, and then it's like smoked meats, etc.
Mm.
They did a stout, and it was peanut butter stout,
Wow.
and yeah, it's very like you look at it and you go, well, peanut butter's like Marmite, innit? You love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
I like peanut butter,
Mm.
so I got, stupidly I got a pint. My dad got a paddle and done tasting, and wow. The taste is it's not like you get it and you go, wow, that's just pure peanut butter. It's like, you know how Stark's dark and rich. It like, you know when you eat peanut butter and it leaves that like creaminess in your
Yeah, yeah.
mouth. It's like you drink and it does that,
Wow.
and you're just like, whoa, this
Mm.
is nuts. Like you couldn't drink a lot of it, but it's unreal.
What's the drink that you use stout for with lemonade? Is that what's that called? Is that a stout and lemonade?
A shandy.
Shandy. There you go.
I
Had
thought
it.
it's lager and lemonade, isn't it, Shandy?
Yeah,
Beer and lemonade.
I thought it was stout.
I'm not a big beer guy.
but
Yeah.
but yeah,
Champagne, darling.
yeah, he's a
Mentalian.
he's a bit poosh.
Ooh, poosh. Anyway, so you're going to Noosa in 10 weeks.
Noosa with a family, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, really. Luckily, we bought the flights probably about a year ago,
Cheap.
so we got them very cheap.
When's your house going to be built? Finished? Like, what's the timeline?
next year.
Just waiting on a water meter.
Pretty much a
get
year.
a heater.
A year
Water.
from now. Yeah,
12
a boiler.
12,
a boiler.
12 months,
12 months.
to flatten and then
Build a house, yeah.
you're right. That's quite a long time.
It'll be 24 months.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Fill him with confidence, mate.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all right. We're just around the corner from each other.
Absolutely.
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
Where's the basketball? You know what? There's a basketball court right near.
Yeah.
Do you want to go play some ball?
Yeah, I play there all the time with Huddy. He
Sick.
loves it.
Oh, I'll meet you there.
You're done.
I'll play.
Yeah. Come. It's
Yeah.
like in between our houses.
Yeah.
You bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it after work.
Yeah, I think
Shoot
a bus
some hoops.
runs from here all the way down there. Just so you
I'll
know.
bring the drone.
We're playing basketball, not fucking drones.
There's actually a big tree hanging over it, so
Yeah, the drone will get stuck.
Oh, the fucking...
Yeah, he cut his finger.
Yeah, because I started it.
I got here and he's got his controller on the bench, and I go, "What is this? The screen for like the drone?" He's like, "Oh yeah, it's for this one, but it doesn't actually, doesn't have the footage on there." And then he goes, "Oh, I'll start it up and show you." I was like, "What do these toggles do?" Because there's like 20 toggles on this controller. And he starts it up and he's got his hand over the battery and the blade just goes. I was like, "Didn't you learn your lesson from trying to fly it indoors last time?"
Nah.
They are sick. Oh man, the FPV one.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about, isn't
That's
it?
fucking
Oh, no.
unbelievable.
This one was the racing one.
Oh,
the-
the FPV with the goggles is the
Yeah,
other one.
it's like a video
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
I'll show you the racing
if you're
one.
if you're a computer game person I reckon like I only played it for like what 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I like was pretty much getting the
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like a little PlayStation.
Yeah,
controller.
yeah, 100%.
So I've always had like a.
I'll show you the racing one.
That's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Rest of the year, what's happening?
Plans to go overseas, hopefully towards the end of it. Not much, man. We've done a lot the last couple of I've been between jobs, so
Yeah.
I'm just focusing on work and stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, settle down, try and save some moolah
Yeah.
in this difficult time. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's pretty much my story as well. Trying to find a job, save some cash, sell some stuff.
Well, you've got so much
Gear.
so many assets that you could just marketplace and
I
or-
know.
or-
I know.
or rent out. Like,
But marketplace is so shit. People are like, oh, is it still available? Yeah, it is. When you want to come around,
No reply.
I love those videos they make where they're like,
Crickets.
if marketplace was a real thing, they're like, what, is it still
Yeah, they
available?
drive up to the house
Is
and
it still available? Yep.
then they drive
just
off.
walk-
They just drive off.
I'll give you $50 for it, dude. It's $5K, 75.
so true. there was a comedian that put up her whole experience on Facebook.
the girl, the woman.
The woman, yeah, she's like
the-
trying to sell. She was giving away a bed frame for free, and this person was like, "Oh, when can I come round? How much do you want for it? Oh, it's free. Surely you can give me a discount." Da, da, da.
And she's like, it's
all-
free.
Yeah, yeah, and then it goes to this whole experience, and turns out the person fucking went to the wrong house, and took the neighbor's bed frame
Out of their house.
out of there.
Wow.
What? So they just walked in and said, I'm here for the bed frame. They're like, okay.
No, the person wasn't even there, but the front door was open, so they went to the wrong house.
What? Dismantled their bed frame and walked out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
What?
Are you joking?
It's bonkers
Nah.
because like
No way.
the
That's
person,
not a real
the
story.
person who is it's all catalogued. Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
I-
and all
obviously we weren't there.
screenshots of,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
the
a
messages.
crazy story though.
Yeah.
I
Facebook-
slipped myself into the stranger's house. Oh, look, no one's home. Maybe I'll undo their fucking bed.
Yeah, yeah, and it was, and like the whole communication with the Facebook Marketplace person was like, "Oh, I'm not home. I'll be there at 5. Da da da. All this," and it was like 5 a.m.
yeah, yeah. So I come back at 5. No, sorry. I'll come tomorrow at 5. She comes at 5 in the morning to pick up the bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, hi, I'm outside. And the woman's like, I'm in bed. And then she goes, I'll come back at 8 o'clock. She's like, cool. Comes back at 8 p.m.
Oh my days.
So and she's like, hi, I'm here. I was like, it's 8 p.m. She goes, yeah.
I'm at
She goes, I thought
work.
you meant 8 a.m. She goes, so the book, it just escalates. Oh.
Just escalates.
That's funny because we have a similar story where we're looking to get rid of an older TV. And we're like, that still works. But it's like, yeah, that point where it's like, it's kind of a bit outdated. It's
Yeah.
a series older TV. And we're like, oh, what should we do with it? And she was like, I'll put it up on like, the Cheltenham page or whatever. We'll do something like that, Marketplace or whatever. And put it up and said, free TV to good or bad home. And
Good or bad.
yeah, we don't really care. Like, just fucking take it. Really, we don't care where it goes. We could, take to the smash room or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, do whatever you want with it. Like, it's like not even HR. Like, it's friggin' 140p or something. And someone's like, yeah, I'm interested. Would you mind dropping it off? I'm like, fucking hell.
In
Like,
your new car with
what-
Angie's
what-
bag.
it
Hell
fucking-
no.
Like, it's out the front. Come and get it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out the front if it's still there.
Yeah.
People,
wow.
People are messed.
Anyway, thank you, boys, for episode 23192. Oh.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Buckshot killer.
Right. Time for some breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
awesome.
see
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Peace out.
Take
See
it
ya.
easy. Bye.